Hey guys, Tony Real here from Next Wave DV. And today I'm coming to you with a special request. There is something going on right now that I fear may change the future of filmmaking as we know it. Now, if you've been in video or film for longer than 10 minutes, you know the importance of lighting. Lighting is something that people dedicate their entire lives to perfecting the craft. And if you had a chance to play around with the different lighting options out there, you might have come across Mole Richardson or Aria lights, maybe some Kino flows. You get a chance to play with some of the better quality out there. Now, if you don't have the cash for those and you haven't had the opportunity to save up your money to that extent, you might get something a little less expensive. Still something that can throw the light around, but again, not the build quality that you might expect on a multi-million-dollar film. Now, this has been the case for fluorescents, tungstens, and LED lights, but that may change because Litepanels is right now filing a 337 complaint with the United States International Trade Commission to block the import of LED lights and the sale of LED lights in the United States. What this means is they have a patent that basically can be interpreted that they own the right for all LED lights for video, film, and photography. Doesn't matter what the format is, if it's an LED light and it's used for film, video, or photography, they own the patent to it. Now, this is a very broad interpretation of that patent and something that most of us would say, well, that's an instant monopoly, that should not be allowed. Unfortunately, it is commonplace in the patent office for patents like this to be passed in areas where they think it is a niche market. If this is something that they consider to be small and relatively uncommon, oh, an LED light for film, video, and photo, that must not be that common. But if you're in the industry, you know how big it is. And if this is allowed to go through, basically there will be no other LED options, either low-end or high-end, other than Litepanels. Again, I feel that this can greatly affect all of us filmmakers. It may set us back to only being able to use tungsten or fluorescent if you don't have the money for Litepanels. Now, I will openly admit that this affects me even more because for a long time I've been considering getting into light sales. As you guys know, we do a lot of lighting training, and I've wanted to bring my own version of lights to the market to help you guys have low-cost, high-quality lights. Now, again, we can work with tungsten and fluorescents, but if this goes through, LED will not be an option for us. And I've had lots of LED prototypes that I've been working on, and I would like to bring to you guys. So what can you do? Well, we have a page on our website that we've been dedicating to researching on this, and you can check out the link right here. I highly encourage you to share this link, to check it out, to keep this updated. Share it on Twitter, on your Facebook. Let other people know about this. I don't want it to be in the dark. This thing that can dramatically affect all of us. I try to avoid court systems. A lot of these things happen, but again, this is such a large extent that I think it needs to be known. Now, the other encouragement that you could do, there are people that have suggested boycotts. There are people that have suggested petitions. I'm not going to encourage that on my own, but if that's something that you want to do, I do encourage you to check it out, to work together, and to make your voice heard. If you don't think that this is something that Litepanels should be allowed to do, you can contact the US ITC and let them know that this would create a monopoly and that this should not be ignored. Thank you for your time, and hopefully we can work on this together.